Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today is big news because 100 days ago today was the last time that I self-harmed. There's a couple things I want to talk about pertaining to self-harm and suicide, and the first of those is that it's not the same thing. Yes, someone with depression may have self-harming thoughts and suicidal thoughts, but it's not the same thing in that when you're self-harming, most people do it because it's a coping mechanism. The physical pain of punching or hitting or cutting or slicing or whatever you're doing to yourself is a distraction from the mental pain and mental illness that you're going through. Most of the time, someone who is self-harming isn't thinking that they want to kill themselves right then and there. It's probably something that's crossed their mind at some point, but not at this exact moment. Suicide is more of when you feel like you should not be a part of the world. I have had suicidal thoughts before, and when I get them, it's usually because I feel like the world would be a better place without me, which I know isn't true, but when I'm in that moment, it's hard to understand that. Back at the beginning of 2020, the whole month of January was pretty rough for me. I had been a self-harmer for about 4 years at this point, but in the past, it was maybe 2 or 3 times a month. The month of January 2020, though, it was pretty much every day. And about the end of the month, 100 days ago, I found myself doing it several times in one day. And I tried to get rid of my tools that I use. As soon as I went to my hiding spot and picked them up to throw them away, I found myself with the urge to use them again. So I took myself to the emergency room. I was admitted to the hospital for several days. And I won't say that I want to go back there, but that was probably some of the best help I've ever received as far as mental health goes. And it wasn't necessarily the people working at the hospital, but being around all these other people in the mental health facility who were going through some of the same stuff I was. That really helped me to understand that it's not just me. This is a real problem that lots of people deal with, and it does get better. Since that day, I have had many urges to self-harm. I won't say it was an easy 100 days, but I did it, and I think that you can too if you or someone you know is going through this. It's an achievable goal. It does get better, and it is worth getting better.